Okay, gonna do today's video. It's Adam White from Adam White Personal Training Studios. I'm gonna talk about openness, trust, and vulnerability, and how I think that we can address those subjects on the matter physically, mentally, and also socially. And I'm always gonna aim for those angles because I've dedicated my life to health. So I want to address it from a health perspective. So let's look at openness physically. I would say openness physically, I'm always going to say, is about lengthening your body, having diaphragmatic breathing. And that will be from the coccyx, the tailbone, which is by the glutes or the bottom, all the way to the sternum, and opening that tube up and breathing really deeply into it. Like full breaths. So I'd say doing exercises to strengthen your body to do that, to do deep breathing to enable you to do that, is the physical aspect of openness and vulnerability and trust. And I guess in a sense that to trust someone or yourself that you're doing the right motions to allow that to happen better. I would also say like self-massage, so pushing into the chest muscles, for example, to allow your shoulder muscles and your back muscles to open up more, and then squeezing the back muscles more, and self-massaging the neck and the back muscles yourself, and even getting someone to do it for you. That's going to allow those muscles to wake up as well. And also, I would say dance as well. I've been doing a lot of dance recently, and dance can help you to be open, vulnerable, and trusting in a sense. And trusting is to confide in yourself, to confide in your ability. But the openness and vulnerability is almost the courage to overcome that fear that you don't know what you're doing, or you might not be as good as your partner or other people around you, and that you're there to enjoy yourself. Let's look at openness, vulnerability, and trust from a mental perspective. It's thinking to yourself that actually, I appreciate where I'm growing, I'm appreciating my abilities, I'm appreciating how I'm getting better, and I'm going to trust myself. I appreciate my trust for myself and how I can do X, Y, or Z, whatever the situation is. I don't know, taxes, business, having a relationship, opening up to another, all of these things. Mental vulnerability and openness. I did a live on this. Is the idea that you don't know everything, and that you can allow other people's perspectives to be right or wrong, and you don't have to defend what someone else thinks or feels. You don't have to defend yourself. You can simply listen to what the other person is saying, allow it. You don't have to absorb it in a negative way. Again, you can allow it. I believe acceptance is what comes in, which is strong. You can even enjoy the fact that this person's sharing that, even if you disagree, because at the end of the day, you're accepting what's going on, you're allowing it, and you're being positive at the same time. It doesn't mean that you have to take on that view and take it as right. It just means that you're able to listen and allow another person to speak. Trust yourself that you can handle anything anyone says to you, and that you still know who you are and what you think of yourself. And then I would say socially, it's when someone's speaking to you, it's pretty similar to mentally, that let them talk, let them speak, let them be heard, and let people finish their sentences. Let things come up that maybe you don't agree with, and let them carry on talking without defending. even ask them questions why they think that. That's a great key in openness, trust, and vulnerability socially, is actually asking the other person why they think that, what that looks like, what they mean by that, what does that give them, why is that a value for them. There's a lot of great questions that you can ask in openness, trust, and vulnerability where you don't have a fixed view of something. So I think that's pretty cool. Try it out.